Hey, good morning. Good morning, coaches. Rockmart,
Good morning.
welcome. We're excited you're here. To kick it off, both of you guys, we know what's been going on the court, off the court from last year. Special things were happening with both of you guys as head coaches. How are you going to, into this season, build off of that momentum, knowing you lost some senior leadership and that you're growing into a new season with who you brought to Media Day today? What's your expectation from these leaders you brought with you?
I'm Coach Taylor, in my second year as the boys' basketball head coach. I have three fine young men today to represent the boys' program. I have to my right Quay Alexander, Jr. Next to him, Jaden Thompson, Jr. And our senior, MJ Berry. And as far as last year, I learned a lot. Patience is one of the things I learned as far as just the focal point was the culture and laying from the ground up. And the boys, I was definitely proud of the boys to continue to fight hard and work and stay connected and endure the process.
Yes, my name is Steve Luke. It's my 25th year at Rockmart. It's my third year as the head coach for the girls basketball team. I brought with me freshman Kamari Peak, junior Nashunta Johnson, and junior Alana Mitchell. So expectations, for us is continue to grow, continue to learn to kind of be all in with our program. Was not a very successful year in the wins and loss columns, but it was a very successful year in the locker room with Faith and with the girls trying to become a family. So our expectations is continue to grow as we're growing from fourth grade all the way up with our programs, and girls program is headed in the right direction, and we hope that carries into the wins and losses soon, but we don't know. We're not worried about the wins and losses, we're worried about the effort we're going to put on the floor. And what we're going to bring every game we bring the effort for 36 minutes.
Hey, this is for both coaches. How do you feel that your faith in Jesus has affected your coaching styles over the years and as you've drawn closer to him?
I would say for me, on that side of things, grace. Just dealing with all types of players, come from different families, just the upbringing, and I meet them where they are because they all come with different teachings and whatnot. So I try to meet them where they are and coach them up the way that we should go.
For me, it's changed my life for the better. Just focus more on relationships. It's easy to, when you're winning, because I've been on both sides of it, when you're winning a lot, you forget the important things because you get caught up in winning games. And when you lose, you focus on what values do you have when you win and you lose. So I think going from what we did last year, it just helped us to value each other more and value what we're trying to accomplish together when it's not good, and keep putting the effort in Jesus, as well as your effort in the classroom, effort with your family, and effort with all the little things you need to do to make it where, hey, when you're losing, you don't want to come to practice, but when we were losing, we were still wanting to come to practice and be together. And that tells you that we've done something right through you guys, through FCA, and through what the kids are getting involved in outside of basketball. So once this game's over, if you don't have God, you have nothing.
Just to the players right now, it's been a little bit of a different time for Rockmart basketball the last couple of years. What motivates you to continue to go out to practice, to get in the locker room, to come out and give your all? What's the thing that motivates y'all? Just start down here and go down.
So what motivates the boys is, we know we lost a lot of games last year, but we had a lot of injuries, and the injuries motivated us to want us to play better for the seniors, because there was a lot of seniors that got injured. So that motivated us to want to practice more, play better, so we can win for them.
I say it motivated us, want to do better in life, like work harder on and off the court, and see what that get us.
What motivates us is winning. I want to win, so come to practice every day and work hard and just go out and do our best as a team.
What motivates me is the losses we took last year. I want to be better than that. I want to do better. I want us to perform better. So what motivates me to come to practice is the losses. It makes me be better, and yeah.
Yeah, basically what Alana said, like we lost like majority of our games, well, all of them, we only won one. But I feel like us losing them games, like we want to be better and we want to win games, so I feel like, yeah, losing games.
I would say the same. Like, I was in middle school last year. Just watching high school was kind of hard. I don't know, like, yeah.
So, MJ, you're the only senior up there. So, what do you want to leave as a legacy for these other people up there with you?
I really just want to lead by example, lead these boys in the right direction, and hold myself accountable. Just play the game that I love.
Just to MJ Berry being a phenomenal leader. I mean, I couldn't ask for anything better. On and off the court, classroom, he's been a big example of a leader that I would like to see, and that's one of the big things I think we've been missing, just having that coach in the locker room, and he's been checking all the boxes to that, so I want to echo that.
Michael Stork with Bartow County FCA. Players, I got a question for you. How does your Christian faith influence the way you define success for your team beyond the scoreboard?
I say just knowing that God's going to be there for you, like no matter what, wins or losses. It really helps me because, I mean, whether we win or lose, He's still going to be there for you at the end of the day.
I feel like what helps me is that knowing that everything happens for a reason. So like us losing and or winning, well, it like just yeah.
We pray before practice, and we pray. Well, not before. We pray. We pray every day after practice and after games. So, if we lose a game, if we win a game, we just know God's there, and we can always lean on Him after a bad game. I know I'd be going through a lot after a bad game. So, knowing that I have Him, it just makes everything better. And yeah.
For me, knowing that God is who He say He is, knowing He gonna guide us in the right direction, I feel like faith is a really big part of the game. Either we win or lose, just I think God got us. Yeah.
For me, even though the wins and losses, God will always be there for us. And like, you always lean on Him throughout all the success or unsuccess you got. Like, always lean on Him. He was always be there for you. And pray even when stuff go good and bad, He was always be there for you.
For me is knowing that God is still there with you for the goods and the bads, because last year we had a bad season, and just knowing that all the hate that you were getting for that bad season, just knowing that after that season you still have God in your life to help you.
Testing. I think for us, it's just been a process. I mean, you go from last year, which for us, this year we have 10 juniors, 2 seniors, and our sophomore and freshman class are phenomenal, with a bunch coming up from 8th grade. So last year you go through, you create a family atmosphere, you create, the good that we need to have in with our faith. This year the effort just showed up without me having to really push for the effort. So our time is coming. It's just being patient when it's time to come. So we're looking forward to the future.
And for me, I would say just it's the process of teaching these young men young boys to become men. And it's one thing that I told them last year, that my preacher told me, the young man, the old man will have what the young man leave for him. And that pretty much helps them think about the choices that they're making right now in today's time, in the present. So we try to focus on that.
Okay, so I think we can all agree when you're out on the court, the energy really brings a lot to your playing. Would you say so? Yeah. So coming together as one unit, as Rockmart basketball, not separate boys or girls program, this is for coaches and players. What do you think you can do, or what can we expect out of you this season in the way of pouring into each other, showing up for each other, cheering each other on, bringing that energy? Because you're there for a good number of hours each time you got a game. So what might that look like? Something new or something you've done in the past that you want to carry forward or grow on?
I mean, I just continue to grow on what we've already, we've planted a seed. We've planted a seed in many areas of our lives, in our basketball life, for this program, for us. And just continue to bring the effort for a complete game. Where, if we were to lose, you're going to have to earn your victory. And it's going to be a dogfight for 36 minutes. And that's our motto. It's going to be a battle. It's not going to be easy. And we can't control the wins or losses. We can only control the effort that we bring to the floor and the attitudes we bring, and win with class, lose with class, and just keep the process of what we've been trying to instill, and we're going to bring it all for a complete game. And it's nonstop, because I think this year we're going to be able to rotate 12 players in the game, is where we're at, 12 at a time. So when you get tired, the next set's coming. So I'm looking forward to seeing what energy we bring to the game.
For me, just pretty much just to simplify, a team, a family, and because we pretty much talk about roles, strengths and weaknesses, and for the boys to be comfortable within that role, and congratulate each other on and off the court, and be a positive representation of Rockmart basketball.
Thank you guys for your time.